Hello everyone, this is Swati Saraf and today we'll be covering the basics and the fundamentals of Photoshop, that is, the different type of images and what differentiates them all. So many of my friends actually told me to teach them Photoshop, so I thought why not make a tutorial on it so that it can be accessible to every one of you. So talking of the images, there are basically three types of images that we work on Photoshop. The first being the vector, the second being the raster, and the third being the smart object. So now what is the difference between the three? Let's just see. Before that, do you know what are the smallest unit of an image? Or in short, what are the images made up of? Well, obviously, let me clarify. You might be knowing it. When we all zoom our images, we see very tiny small square boxes of different colors. Those different color boxes are known as pixels. Pixels basically are the smallest unit of an image. Pixels of different colors combined together to form an image. And that is how we get different images of different resolution. I'll be explaining the thing further in my next tutorial. So let's continue with it. Here are three circles, three basic circles which I have made with three different colors so that you can easily recognize them. Now, first one being the vector image, one being the raster image, and one being the smart object. Okay. Now, when we look at the icon of these three different images, we will see that the icon differs in smart object and vector image. However, the raster image doesn't has any of the icon. Now, the raster image is basically the image made up of pixels. Vector image, they are made up of parts. They are made up of mathematical equations which make a part, and that is how vector images are made. And smart object kind of combination, we'll just look into it. Now, beginning with the smart object, let's first zoom in. Can you look at the edges of all the three circles? Looks pretty same, right? This is because we haven't yet destroyed it. Let's just begin with some destruction purpose. Now, here, this is the smart object. Press Ctrl or Command T, and I would just zoom it out. Press Enter, and then further increase the size again. Enter. Can you see the destructed part? Not much, right? Okay, now let's move to the raster image, making it smaller and then further making it bigger. Destroyed, right? Now the vector image is the same. However, if we just compare it, the vector image is the same. What do we understand by it? So the basic fundamental behind the thing is that when we decreased the size of a raster image, the pixels, the smallest pixels, got adjusted according to the width of the screen. Now, wait. Let's just let me give it a different color. Yeah. So we can see the small boxes. As we decrease the size, the pixels adjust themselves in the smallest part of the grid. Adjust. Now let me increase the size again. Guess what happens? It's all destroyed. The same would happen with an image. If I just have downloaded an image, if I drag it and drop it, place it in the center, let me just hide them for a moment. Yeah. So now you see Just look at the icon. Now, whenever you import an image into your Photoshop, it will automatically be converted into a smart object. Let me just make a copy of it. You can anytime right click, rasterize layer, and it will be converted to raster image. Now, Controller Command T, make it smaller, press enter, and then make it larger again. What happened to your image? It got destructed, right? So that was about raster image. Now, here's the smart object. I'll just zoom it out. Okay, Controller Command T, and then zoom it again. It remains the same. This was the basic fundamental. This is because of the memory of the smart image, the smartness of the smart image, that it helps you maintain the image and the pixels as it was. This shows that the raster image, when zoomed out and then zoomed in again, it gets destroyed. However, the case is not the same with the vector image. No matter how much we zoom it out and then zoom it in, it won't matter to it because it is made up of parts and the equations keep them as they are. However, the case with the smart object is a bit different. When we make the smart object smaller, the pixels are very much smart to know that yes, they just remember that I had these many pixels which were earlier adjusted in the particular manner. So when you zoom it in again, when you make it larger again, they readjust them to as it was previous. So this basically makes it non-destructive. Your image becomes non-destructive unlike the raster image. So that was for it. If you have any further doubts, do let me know in the comment section. Do forward the video or share it and subscribe it to get updated, and stay tuned. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you.